Hey guys, welcome back to K&S Get Out. We got some traps we gotta check. That's right, finally put the traps out.
And we have a crying baby to get out if you can't hear that.
I don't know how they couldn't. There he is.
He's ready.
Yeah, so we're gonna check the traps real quick, get down in there with the animals, and we gotta talk to you about some other future animals, and I need your help convincing Shannon. Okay, let's go check traps, get a little guy out.
Okay.
So we got two traps. This is our larger of the two, and then I have a smaller one over there. I don't know exactly where the animals are coming up. I just know that when Herc is out here and he wants to hunt, this is where he escapes to when he's a flight risk. So I put dog food in them. I want to put marshmallows in them because I think they're raccoons, but in looking at it, nothing touched anything last night. And it could be that I've got them a little too close to the pen where the big guy lives. So
and really close to my hay dumping spot that always has a bunch of dog poop in it.
What is it? Oh.
So that probably keeps things away from over here.
I probably need to put it on the west side since our wind comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I did it really. I was just proud that I didn't lose an arm trying to set the trap because it took me a little bit to figure out how these things work. Okay.
Hey, it's a lesson learned. It's okay.
Yeah. All right, we'll move the traps and I'll get proper bait, if you will. I just kind of wanted to see if this close to the pen, if anything was going to happen if I put dog food in it, which they could find about 30 feet that way, and none of it got touched. They're also smart out here.
They are smart.
We baited them for our trail cam back there, and like the first night with dog food and buns, I think it was.
Yeah.
Almost nothing touched it.
Yeah.
They just kind of scoped it out, and then the next night,
that's when everything showed up.
A critter party from cats to raccoons and coyotes and deer, everything.
Fox, everything was out there.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep working on this and just kind of testing it out and
see what happens.
Catch something someday.
Yeah.
All right, little guy's gotta be mad at us.
Oh look, everybody likes to hang out in Spruce's room. We're coming, Sprucers.
Every morning, there's a moment where all four of the adult goats come in here. Make sure he doesn't have any treats that they want. Ouija goes over and plays horns through the crate and then bangs on the crate a little bit, trying to break out his little buddy.
Yep.
Let's go get him.
We'll go get him.
Hi guys, we're coming. Hi big guy. Hi goaty goats.
Good morning, everybody.
How are we? This is not for you. This is for you, but this is your food. Let's see if you'll stay calm with the goats so I can go ahead and feed them. What do you say? What do you say, big guy? Hey, thank you for keeping everybody safe and accounted for once again.
Yep.
That's a good boy.
You did great.
That's a good boy. We have to praise him every day for the work that he did the night before. Not because he demands it, but because we love him and we're proud of him for doing it.
Yeah.
It's a good boy. He's my big guy.
Hey, guys. Oh, goodness. I better go get that screaming, crying baby.
Come here, Hercules. These flies. We are doing everything we can, but these flies. Mario, did you finally break your branch
He
down?
broke the tree finally.
You goober. I saw you standing on your hind legs today. You got it down. Are you so proud of you? Are you so proud of you?
They devoured it too. Look at that.
Well, now what are you gonna do? I've been thinking about cutting that branch down, but now I'm kind of glad I didn't because hopefully it was a little bit of fun for them.
Yeah.
Sprucers!
Oh,
Spruce!
Water.
All the animals want to come see.
Hey, that's my head that gets hit on that, okay? Not yours, mine. Go.
Hi, big guy. He says, let my little buddy out. Spruce, 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 Spruce. I'm here. Oops. Mom, bottle. You don't get a bottle. I know. I'm sorry.
Spruce, I'm about ready to say that you no longer need to stay in your crate. What do you think about that?
I can't talk. Got bottle in mouth. Hang on. Waggy. Drink. Chug. Oh. Mom, I dreamed of this all night.
Look, Luigi's like, hey, dude. Why are you special?
Everybody's a little... Mama, are you hungry, honey? You're vocal this morning too, aren't you? Just the way
They're
she
all
walks.
checking him out today.
The way she like waddles is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey.
I wasn't looking because I was turned around looking at Mario and Luigi.
Cranky mama this morning, huh? She says, just bring me my feed and we'll be
All right,
okay.
everybody, he's done. Let's go get you guys fed.
Herc's on the blue watch for no reason at all. Bubba. Mama, do you want me to go get you guys some feed, honey? Yeah, we're gonna wait and get you guys out this afternoon instead of this morning, okay? So we're gonna feed you a little differently and I'll take you down into Goatville. Yeah, you tell Mario. Are you a little milk drunk? Hi, can I help you? Food me, Dad. Food.
Yeah.
Just food, okay? Food, don't pet the little one, just go get my food. You grumpy butts.
So just a little update on Spruce and how much he's getting in a bottle and all that. I've cut his bottles down. We're only doing a half bottle at morning and night. So I'm really hoping within the next, I don't know, week or two, we can just get to the point where we're cutting them out completely. We'll see how that goes. He loves his bottles. He demands them. But hopefully we can just kind of cut them out and it'll be a smooth transition. What do you think? What do you think? Do you have a lot to say today? Honey. These two, they're quite the pair. Oh, she's loud today. What do you think, Mario? What do you think, huh? You ready for some breakfast? Yeah. I don't want your beard touching me. Hi, buddy. Luigi, be nice. See, Spruce always runs to his Hercules. His protector.
Hi, bud. Oh yeah, little guy, I gotta get you some of this too, don't I? Good job,
Spruce.
girl. They finally went to their feeder first on their own and didn't even try to fight for Mario and Luigi's. Look, this is our big goat. You see what he's doing?
Yes.
He just had a bottle of milk. Yes, we have taken down even the milk amount per bottle.
I did tell him that.
Okay, and we cut out the midday bottle. It's like musical chairs.
Yeah, but look, Luigi didn't move.
Weed, you gotta go with Big Bro, dude. Come on, Bubba. Come over here with Big Guy. Hey, share your space. Hey, share your space.
Spruce is looking for some feed. Good boy. That's a good boy, Herc.
We got a little something behind that left horn we'll look at a little bit closer. I don't think it's a tick, but we'll make sure.
Okay.
So yeah, the little big guy, man, he's coming right along.
Look, he's already looking for feed.
I know who he learned that one from.
Yeah, I do too.
That Weedmeister, man, he'd eat all day if he could.
He does.
All right, buddy, let me go get you a little bit. How cool was that?
He says, I would love it.
Or do you want to take him up there with us and we'll feed him up there when we're away from the goat?
Yeah, let's do that because they want to take all his food. He doesn't eat fast enough to protect his food.
Okay. We'll get you out with us, buddy, okay? And then I'll get you some green.
You just have the cutest little face, Sprucers. You like those butt scratches, don't you? You're big stuff. Look at you.
Still learning a little bit.
So proud of you, Spruce.
I never thought I would be so happy to watch a goat drink water.
Oh my gosh, me either.
It took him a second to figure out how to make the little straw, you know, like
Yeah.
they do. But he got it. Still choked one time, but he got it. That makes me so happy. That's the first time I've seen him drink out of these waters.
Same here.
Good job, buddy. You're a big goat, aren't you?
I'm big stuff, yeah, yeah. You want some of this, little guy? Come on with it. Herc, you're nothing. I drink water like a big goat.
Good job, dude. That makes me so happy. So happy. It really does. I got that both of you. Can I pet the little guy? Don't punch me. Don't hit him either. Can I just pet the little guy? He says no.
Nope.
You gonna stand up? We gotta lean into it, Sprucers. It gets harder as you push back a little bit.
You're silly, Mario.
Good boy, though. Good boy. Herc's over here watching him, though, so every time he thinks about standing up and dropping down at me, he looks over and Herc's like,
Don't do it.
don't do it. I'm the enforcer. He's come a long ways, though.
You gonna jump up there, Spruce?
Yeah, he's like, boy. What is that knot right behind your horn, brother?
What was it?
I don't know if it's an old tick or if he just had something get in there. You know, the funny thing is we put out that garlic mineral
Yeah.
and I think Mario went over and ate a decent amount. When we
Yeah, he
first
was
put
the
it
first
down.
one.
Ouija may have tried it. This guy, he goes to it every day.
Yeah.
And he can't eat very much yet. If there's solids involved, there's not much going down, but he nibbles on it, which is great because I don't want him getting, I don't want any of them getting ticks, but as small as he is,
You definitely don't want him.
yeah. Mario says, hey, this is my playtime. Stay away. You sit like You silly boy. So speaking of ticks, as you guys know, we have ticks terribly out here. And Shannon and I have started wearing these citronella bands and putting on different lotions and sprays and the Thermacell magical something, blah, blah, blah. We're doing a lot better. And I think one of the biggest benefits is keeping it maintained everywhere that we go. Everywhere we're going to be walking, you know, we can't have grass even this tall, you know, hitting up on our ankles, or you look down and there'll be
You'll be covered.
ticks crawling up you. So our efforts, we're trying to mitigate the tick population. The flies are honestly worse right now. It's just they don't harm us directly. So we have fly traps full in multiple places on the land. But we need to talk about a more organic and long-term solution for some tick control. So we'll go up the hill here, take little guy with us, get him some grain, and chat about that and the decision we made officially this morning that I got Shannon to agree to.
Kyle's decision that he officially made this morning.
She set me up for an I told you so later.
I'm not at all.
Scared. That's fine.
I am not against this decision.
Okay, good. I appreciate that. Well, being not against it and supporting it are still two different things.
100% behind this decision.
You heard it. You heard it, and it's on film, big guy. We got record. Hey, we're gonna take him with us, okay? Can you guys hang out here, go down into Goatville for a little bit?
You can have your mid-morning nap and you won't be interrupted.
Yeah.
Can actually enjoy it.
Bruce is still learning the mid-morning nap concept. Everybody else is laying down, sleeping, getting some sun, and he walks around and comes up to each one of them. Hey,
what are you doing?
What are you doing? Even Hercules, man, he'll be sacked out. I caught it yesterday, and he was laying over here just happy as could be. Little guy walks over, he's like, Herc, I'm awake. Hey, hey. And Herc kind of jumped at him like, just let me nap, man. So we got to burn a little bit more energy out of this guy.
Hey, Spruce.
Yeah.
Everybody already knows you're a goat dog. Let's just show them how much of a goat dog you really are.
I'm the best goat dog in the world.
He's like, wait, I think I know what you have.
I'm already smart enough.
Come on, Spruce.
So we've talked to you guys about the weaning process, and that is cutting the bottles out, lessening the amount of the bottles, making sure he's grazing on hay and other things while we're out and about, and it's been going great. This one was actually, we just came across it by happenstance. I was getting food out for the other goats, and we always leave him out. If we can get the rest of them in, we lock them in. I bring in the canisters, blah, blah, blah. And little dude, when I was filling up their scoopers the other day, just flew up and in. And he's like, what is this stuff? And started munching away.
Did he jump in the canister?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, the big one, the double lot on the left.
Wow.
And yeah, he eats really slow, but he's not a very big guy, so he doesn't need too much.
Well, and I love that he's already wanting that, you know, like last night he ate it out of the feeder that was hanging on the fence.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we're just kind of trying to make that transition, take out his utter screaming and desire for a bottle. And I guess, you know, we'll continue to cut him out. I don't really know if you guys have raised a bottle baby goat before. Which do you think is better to cut out? The first thing in the morning bottle or the one right before bed bottle? I know for me, it'd be the one right before bed that I don't want to go away. But maybe it's different for goats. And I would assume that if, you know, we don't do one or the other, we just make sure he's getting pellets, he's got hay, you know, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're just trying to figure out.
He's like, my nose isn't long enough.
Trying to figure out the best way. Some pieces go in, but they don't stay in for very long. Then he comes back to them.
I love his little face. I just think it is the cutest.
I think it's pretty cute too, Mom. Better keep feeding me.
And look how much his horns are growing. He's doing really well.
So for my birthday the other day, That evening, my cousin brother and his wife brought the kids out, and we lit a fire, listened to music, just hung out. And of course the kids, everybody loves little sprucers. And so instead of getting all the animals out, we just got spruce out. Just kind of see how the dog goat theory was working out. It's perfect. The little guy didn't leave about a 30, maybe 20 foot radius and hung out with us. Shannon was actually uploading a video and working on getting our last video published. And eventually after he was done grazing, he just came over, climbed up in the chair right between my cousin's wife and Shannon and laid down.
And went to sleep.
Went to sleep, took a nap, just watching the fire, hanging out with us.
It was the cutest thing.
It was. And it was very different than what we're used to with the other goats or even Hercules or any of them.
Well, and the nice thing was, you know, we just let him out. He grazed. He stayed so close. But we actually forgot about him a couple of times because he was being so good. And it was like one of those, oh, wait, where's Spruce moments? And you look up and he's just right over there eating some grass, just living his best life.
So our goat dog theory, it's 100% true. And now he may have to be out more often. The only thing is we still got to watch him with Nala. If we have Nala out, everything's fine for a while until it's not. When he gets curious and says, I want to play with you, Nala, and jump up on her and stuff, she doesn't want anything to do with it, but he doesn't give up. He keeps going.
No, she tells him she doesn't want him to do that, but he's like, I don't care.
Yeah, she starts walking in circles and barking and warning, and he's like, I live with Hercules and 4 adult goats. I'm pretty used to this. So we just got to put her out. But it's adorable. We're having fun with it.
Makes me happy. I feel like a accomplished parent.
You should. I appreciate it. So as you guys know, before we got Bottle Baby Spruce, we had more time to work on projects like my absolute favorite building on the planet, that awesome shed.
And yes, we are still going to burn that and seal it.
But now that Spruce is this close to being fully weaned, and we can leave him out during the day to hang with all the big goats and the big dog, and he's loving life, it's starting to kind of free up a little bit more of our time, and I am itching to drive some more nails or screws, build something. Yes, I would love to build another shed because we still have all this stuff. But we got to prioritize. We have one shed. We can prioritize what goes in there. So I'm torn.
There's a tree limb.
There's a tree limb right there. And I don't know how I get ticks on my head. But I'm a little bit torn. I have 2 that I really want to focus on. Shannon has another one, so that's 3 total. So we still have to figure out what's coming first. But as far as animals, we have a little route out through all the farmland and everything around us that I call it our country drive. And because Shannon and I spend all the time in the world together, believe it or not, sometimes you got to go on a country drive and turn up the tunes and just escape for a bit. And it's healthy. It's good for you. That being said, there's a beautiful piece of property that has some guard birds, and they're not chickens. Now, you know, Dad, who loves his chickens, he's like the crazy chicken lady. He hatched some, and originally we were going to take some for him. However, this is our first spring out here, and now that we've been out here, the predators and everything this time of year, just insane. So we're learning, and that's why we've really started maintaining this even better. And you guys know the rat snake. It is a rat snake, by the way, non-venomous. They just like to pretend like they're mean. We got the big snakes out here. We got anything and everything that could be harmful to chickens or their eggs or whatever. So we're gonna hold off. I don't want to put Dad's chickens in harm's way. However, guineas, I'm hooked. I've been doing my research. I want guineas, and they apparently can eat so many ticks that it's not even funny. And I'm like, okay, challenge accepted. Let's see how many ticks you can eat. So I think my next building adventure, which doesn't have to be too super elaborate, I just got to find out where I want to put it so they're not too flighty, is going to be a guinea pen. We're going to do that first. You know, they're flighty, and we have a lot of aerial and ground predators, so it's nerve-wracking because I don't want to see any of them in harm's way, but it's kind of hard to keep it 100% safe for them. So we're going to start with guineas, not Dad's chickens, and that's gonna be my next building project. And here in the coming days, I'm just gonna show up at home with like 6 guineas. Don't tell Shannon.
You get the coop built, you can bring home the guineas.
You know, they don't really need like a full coop though until they're a little bit bigger. They just need to know where the coop is going to be. And you keep them in their little box and you keep them warm. You do like you would with chickens. It takes like 10 weeks.
You gotta keep them in a box for 10 weeks?
Well, you gotta treat them like they're small, because they are, for like 10 weeks before they can just start being bitten. So I'm just gonna show up with little guineas and then we're gonna wing it. I'm getting better at this winging it thing.
So basically Shady Acres is always gonna be the farm of babies. That's what you're telling me.
Baby animals.
Baby animals, yes. Baby animals. Baby animals. Just want to throw that out there one more time. Baby animals.
What are you getting at there? You trying to make a point or something? Jeez Louise. Yeah, so with guineas, they are technically like one of the oldest fowl that anybody's tried to domesticate, like over 1,000 years or something. There's a bunch of different numbers and theories and all that, but they're not that easy to domesticate because they are such a flight risk. They want to roost up high, they want to wander, and that's all fine and dandy because we got 20 acres for them. The problem is they don't really know what your property lines are. So I'm trying to find a central location, and I'm kind of feeling like we may just need to do it somewhere out here. This is our future. We want to build up the hill. We want to do more and more and more this direction. But in the interim, I think it'd be great to introduce animals that can kind of help us tame this land, keep the ticks at bay, and we can learn,
I'm totally down for that.
Because that's
a great idea.
That's pretty much, I don't know where, but somewhere in here, that is like the middle of our property. So we have the same amount of land out to the road as we do back and side to side. I feel like our best chance at keeping them around is if we put them right in the middle.
All right, I'm good with that.
What do you think, little guy? Don't care, looking for food. That's good. Yum, 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 yum.
He's like, am I going to be able to chase them and jump on them?
Oh, yeah, that's another really good point. We also are going to have to do our best to train Herc not to eat them. So, as you know, he is a flight risk. We've had problems with him. That's why we got the traps over there. So if you've been with us, the story is compounding. It's all building. But what we do now is we bring him out off his leash. He runs up here, which is where we want the goats to come, and we start the stampede, and then we put his collar and his leash on him, kind of feel him out and see how he's doing, see if he's super hyper. And it's just a training thing. You gotta invest the time, and then maybe someday we can have him off the leash full time out here with us, but maybe not. And that's okay if not, because he still does his job like a champ.
He does, and he's getting better at knowing we do want him to stay close to us in this area when we're out here with the goats, but when he smells something, you just can't.
If he catches a scent,
take him off of it.
Yeah, especially if it's something that he smelled inside the pen, now he's out of the pen and he smells it again, boy, he'll give you that look and say, I'm sorry, right before he does it, and then boom, and you got to try to calmly, swiftly get over to him and get that collar on him real quick. Like.
He's so fast.
But he loves barking at birds and planes and helicopters and anything aerial. He's really, really good at guarding against all of it. Well, that's where guineas go. So as they are little, not only is it important then to teach them where they need to come back to at the end of the day, I think we also take that opportunity to expose Hercules as much as we can and show attention to the guineas like we love them as much as we do like spruce. Which may or may not be true, because guineas are kind of weird, but that's what Herc needs to believe so he doesn't eat them.
Yes.
And I think right there would be a sweet spot for the guineas.
Just right out in the middle of...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you don't want them too close to the camper, because at any point throughout the day or night, they can start going off. They're good little alarm systems.
Oh, are they loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like obnoxiously loud. So there are people that absolutely complain about that, but we got a lot of ticks, and I'm willing to
deal with that if it means that it's going to help with the bugs.
Yeah, and we'll start small. Like I said, you don't want to get less than 3. They do want to be together, but you don't want to do more than about like 30, at least in one specific coop. So we're going to go somewhere at about 20% of that with 6. I think that's a good starting point.
Okay.
Maybe 12.
Kyle's going to bring home 30 guineas. Just wait.
Okay, fine. If you want me to get 30 of them, I'll get 30 of them. Man. What you doing, buddy? So you had your diluted bottle. You had less than a cup of grain, but a cup your size, and you're still grazing.
He's gonna be like Luigi. He's never gonna stop eating.
I agree with that.
Maybe that's why they're becoming such good buddies.
They're gonna be eating partners?
They're gonna be eating buddies.
I can see that. He has all this greenery and everything, but he comes to the dirt pile to
I
pick
know.
out very specific little things that he likes.
Every time he comes over to this dirt pile.
Which the big goats do too. They'll get up on it. They like to chew on burnt, like see that tree trunk that's mostly burnt down? They'll get up on that and nibble on it. It's weird.
Maybe there's something in the charcoal that they need.
I don't know.
I think they just like to climb on this. It's fun.
All right, well, we were just bragging on the little guy, but he doesn't seem to want to come back to go back in the pen. Oh, wait, here he comes. Spruce! Sprucers!
Come on, Spruce.
There's
That's a good boy.
I thought I was gonna have to get the four-wheeler and tease you.
Come here, Spruce.
I'm hungry still.
Come here.
What?
Come here.
Mom, huh?
That's a good boy.
What you got for me?
Come here.
You got something for me?
Come here.
You got nothing.
Good boy.
You got nothing, Mom.
All right, guys, well, stay tuned because I'm gonna get guineas and I'm gonna get them very soon, and I may even get them prematurely so that it forces me to let Shannon work with Spruce while I get my tools and things back out and build a coop for the guineas. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm good with that.
And get rid of some of these ticks, man.
I would love that.
Goodness.
Yes.
Maybe wasps. They might eat wasps too. If they eat wasps, there will be 200 guineas on this land before next year. Maybe 300.
I don't think they eat wasps.
Okay.
I'm just throwing that out there.
They might. If I catch one eating one, we're getting 200 of them.
Oh my.
It's going to happen. Well, guys, thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. I did have an amazing day. Got to hang with some family. They came out here, fire, music. It was wonderful.
It was a great day.
And can't tell you guys how much I appreciate all the birthday wishes and a lot of comments saying happy birthday. And I hope Chad enjoyed his too, but whatever, it's my birthday. I'm just kidding. We love and appreciate each and every one of you, and we cannot tell you thank you enough for coming along on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
I was just watching him. Like Spruce ran over behind her.
Come on, Mario. You want some of this? Me and her can take you down. Okay, mostly her, but I'll be there.